Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Intrepid Dawn. My name is Captain Katarn, and today I'm going to teach you how to connect to Star Wars Galaxies in case you want to join us in one of our playthroughs. I'm going to play a lot of Star Wars Galaxies this week because it's therapeutic and I love it. I'm just getting back into it. So I wanted to show you how to do that. So first, you need to acquire Star Wars Galaxies. Whether you do that online or whether you do that via eBay is completely up to you. Keep in mind that at this point the developers are not getting paid royalties for it, you're buying it from a third party. It's completely up to you, or you can find it in a less than legal manner. I am not going to link any of those things on my site as it might jeopardize my YouTube channel, but it's out there. Anyway, once you get it started, the next thing that you want to do is you want to go to this webpage, and I'll put it in the description. It's swglegends.com/play. And from here you can see that part 1 is installing Star Wars Galaxies. If you had it on Steam, you can actually get it back, because your Steam games never go away. Even if the game is no longer active, you'll still be able to download it. So if you have it through discs or another method, you would simply install it. After you install it, you will click this link here to download the launcher files. Okay, and then at that point, you'll take that zip file, and I have it here just to show you guys. And you'll take that into your Star Wars Galaxies folder. So I have a shortcut here just to pull it up to show you what I'm talking about. So you can see over here I have x86 Star Wars Galaxies. What I suggest here is if you're going to play potentially multiple servers, or you think you might and you have the hard drive space, one of the things that you want to do is make a copy of this folder. So you call it like Star Wars Galaxies 2 and put it somewhere else. Thanks guys, now that you have your executables in the correct folder, what you want to do is go here. There'll be a link that says Forums Register, and you're going to use that account in order to play on SWG Legends. Keep in mind, it does take an hour, or sometimes 2 hours or 3 hours for them to validate your account. So after you submit it, you do have to be patient, and they will take a look at it and activate it for you, and at that point you can continue. Once you have that, you want to double-click SWG Legends EXE to launch it. And I have taken mine to the desktop. I've right-clicked and dragged it over to the desktop, which allows me to put it here, and then I renamed it so it doesn't say shortcut. Just SWG Legends. It'll ask you if you want to continue, and you have to give it permission, and then you just want to put in that username and password that was verified. Once you have that, your launcher will open. At this point, yours is going to show you that you're going to need to do some updates. So you're going to click over here, it'll say update, and it'll download all of the tray files that you need from the server to get started. And this is why it's specific to having its own folder. So if you have another folder like the Aftermath server we played on before, they have their own files so that they are not compatible. And once you upgrade to this one, you would never be able to go back and play Aftermath in that folder directory. That's why if you think that you're going to play more than one, it makes sense. Okay, so over here you can see some of the information, the population, highest pop, and you can reset this as well. It'll give you the new information in case you left it open. After you get everything done and all your files are up to date and it looks like this, before you click enter, because it's going to look really strange, you want to click settings. Okay, and then over here you want to click game settings. Don't mess with the login server at all. Just go ahead and click game settings. And this is going to pop up here, and it's going to give you your SWG Client Setup. So it'll tell you a little bit more about the type of PC that you're running. This is kind of funny because the GTX 1080 has a lot more RAM than that, but that's all it can display. Just kind of looking at this, interesting. All right, graphics. Over here, you're going to set your game resolution. This is important. You can decide whether or not you want to use windowed. I always use windowed borderless, and disable VSync. Up to you. I definitely recommend optimal shaders at this point. And then here you can set up the rest, your sound, and your joystick if you have a joystick connected for jump to Lightspeed, and whether or not you want to skip the intro sequence. I do suggest to disable the character system level of detail manager just because you want to be running on full graphics all the time if you can. Okay, and then here never send, don't change any of that. And in here these files can help you in case you're having some issues. So you go ahead and click OK, click X, you're ready to play. So at this point, once you get to this point, you'll go ahead and click play. And what will happen now is the game will launch. The launcher will stay up in the background because you can actually run more than one character on this server. It's very exciting. So I have 5 characters. I'm going to show you them right now because you can have a maximum of 5 characters per account. You can have 1 account per IP, so if you and another family member are going to play, you're going to have to prove to them that you actually have 2 people and that you have 2 physical copies of the game. So don't go crazy and start making accounts or you're going to get banned. Alright, so I've gone ahead and I've logged in, same username and password as before. And then here you can see your characters. So if you need to create a character, you can see my Jedi, my current musician. It's going to be a crafter, a smuggler, and a bounty hunter. Excellent. Okay, so of them, I think my crafters kind of throwaway. I don't know if I'll be able to do it. Let's see if I can create a new character. I don't think it'll let me because I already have the max, but I do want to kind of show you. Okay, so Omega, right? So at this point, I'm not allowed to create any more characters on this galaxy. Let's go ahead and delete him and see if this works. So I am gonna delete Tim O'Neill, which was actually my name in the live. Okay, at this point it's impossible to recover him, so it's a good thing I didn't need him. Alright, excellent. So I'm going to create a new character on Omega, and we'll get started. Okay, so at this point we're at the character creation stage, and this is going to be my new crafter. So you have the ability to choose between your species that you'd like, and there's a couple different options here, but I typically always play humans. Although for my crafter, I'm willing to branch out. So as a special treat for you guys, I think I'm going to try something new. I think I'm going to be a squid. That'll be kind of fun. So I don't want to show the new player tutorial. Yeah, I'll show the new player tutorial. Just to show you guys how that works, where you'll be starting, and how you can get off the station. So we'll go ahead. We have male or female options for the Mon Calamari. It's just weird as it is. I'll have it generate a name for me, because I really don't know a good name for Mon Calamari, and I'm not particularly fond of anything, so I didn't have something predetermined in my mind, but if I see something I like, maybe we'll just go with that. It has to be something that I can remember, otherwise it'll be impossible for me to send tells in Okanoa. Akeb. Okay, I can go with that. That's good. So we'll go ahead, and now the clothing, you only get 1 chance to change that, and that's right now. I mean, obviously you can get whatever clothing you want once you get in the game, but it's a little more difficult. I think I'm going to go with this. I think the outdoorsy look is perfect for a crafter. Yeah, this guy looks like he works with the earth. So we'll go ahead and continue with that. Hey, and the name's available. How great. So now we have the options here, same as, you know, pre-CU. You can give them muscle, height. Let's see, what's a small squid look like? What's a tall squid look like? Okay. You know, I want to make him scary. I want to make him super imposing. Yeah, so we're going to make him a little bit of a heavy dude. A tall, heavy guy with a ton of muscle, so that you know he's got some backing up. He can back up his threats. I like it. Let's take a look at his markings. So his pattern. Okay, I'm going to zoom out a little bit so we can see that a little better. So we have a few different options for the pattern. That's pretty interesting. There we go. I really like that one. Okay, let's go with his skin color. Oh yeah, it looks sick. I like it. I don't know if this guy's gonna vomit on me at any point. You just never know. I was thinking we could go with a blue. Yeah, and for the markings, oh, that's actually pretty cool. I kind of like that. I could become that. I'm pretty satisfied with that, actually. So that will be my fish. Let me just make sure his face is good. Yeah, I mean he's look at that. So the lips, very good. I think medium all the way is the way to go here. As far as the eyes go, let's make the eyes really big. Yeah, this guy's scary. You don't want to meet him in the back alley. And eye color, maybe green, complements the blue. I was thinking yellow, but it doesn't seem to be a big difference. But I think the green, yeah, the green is really the way to go. Yeah, we'll go with green. Okay, and my my entertainer in the game can accent him even better, so that'll be perfect. Just make sure I got everything, face markings. Okay, so we're gonna go next, and then the question is, what are we gonna make him? And for me to be able to grind him effectively, we're gonna be a structures trader. Since he's replacing the trader that I deleted. Okay, so we will log in, and we've created our character. Okay, now I have the sound off to make sure that we don't have any problems with copyright here, because it's playing all kinds of music that would get me in trouble. Here you can see that you're going to get started on a station like this, and there's a bit of a firefight. Alright, now we're going to connect to the galaxy, and here we go. So we will start here for the next video, but this is you playing the tutorial at this point with your character, regardless of which class, and I will show you how to set it up. So I really appreciate you watching. My name is Captain Katarn for Intrepid Dawn. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. And we have a lot of Star Wars Galaxies content, as well as a lot of other sci-fi. We're a sci-fi based channel. And if you're an existing subscriber, I appreciate it. I'll catch you next time. See you in the verse.